Welcome into the live stream, ladies and gentlemen. Hoo-wee! Beautiful, beautiful candle. Man, we were talking, it'd be pretty easy for Bitcoin to close the daily candle above 83,000, but $89,000 for the price of Bitcoin. Absolutely stupendous. Crazy. It's easy to forget what Bitcoin can do. You know, I got to find the clip. I got to find the clip where I said it on multiple occasions. So if you aren't already subscribed to the channel, subscribe. I've been doing this a very long time and I know Bitcoin very, very well. I said after long-term multi-month accumulations, Bitcoin fucks off and it fucks off fast. It goes fast. I said on many occasions, the point at which it breaks past $76,000, it'll be at 100K in a matter of days to weeks. We're already at 90 in a matter of days. So, subscribe, I guess. Welcome into the chat, everybody. Surviving Palawan is joining us. We also got Nedimera coming in from Norway. Doge rules the world. Yeah, Doge has been doing incredibly well. We're going to have to start paying closer attention to Doge. It's 2 a.m. there. Dude, go to bed. What the fuck you watching me for? Go to bed. Sleep is more important. Sleep is more important. All right, let's join in. Major, nice to see you here. Major's based out of Thailand, I believe. He's one of the members in the group. Phoenix, Arizona, Alex Shrek coming in right on. I love Phoenix. Really good weather. Lots of nice citrus trees. Good shopping. I'm on US time. News junkie. Nice. Yes, Thailand for now, right on. Cool. All right, so let's get into the TA and take a look at the king of all crypto. That is Bitcoin.
But before we get into the TA, just a quick reminder, this content is for educational and entertainment purposes only. I am not a financial advisor, and trading or investing in cryptocurrency comes with risks. Always do your own research and consult with a professional if needed. Any use or strategies should be tested and fully understood before implementation. Stay smart, stay safe, and trade responsibly. Let's get into the charts.
My, oh my, what a beautiful, beautiful daily chart. Look at these candles. The market is asleep. The market is asleep. People have no idea what is going on in the world of Bitcoin right now. If you talk to your friends and neighbors and you ask them what the price of Bitcoin is, I guarantee they're going to say, oh, Bitcoin, that's that thing that kind of pumped and then went really far down, didn't it? They have no idea that we're approaching 100,000 US dollars for the price of Bitcoin. It's going to happen this candle. I'm just going to go ahead and say it. It's happening this candle. 3 days. I told you it could happen in a matter of days to weeks. It's happening in 3 days. Can you fucking believe that? 3 days to get 100K. Next candle is going to be an Omega candle. We were so close on this candle. We had an $8,300 move for that candle. This next one's going to be a $10,000 candle. I'm putting it out there right now. $10,000 candle. Go ahead, 100x. Not financial advice, of course. All right. MB joining in from Boston. Not a cloud in the sky this morning coming from Major. Yeah, we are blue sky breakout. Blue sky breakout looking fantastic. I mean, what can I say? What can I say from a technical point of view? What is there to really talk about other than the fact that we're enjoying incredible gains? We're enjoying the fruits of the labor of existing in this chop solidation back here. Next stop, 100K. You know what we can do? What we can do is we can get our confirmed point and figure count for this consolidation. So I'm going to do something very strange that a lot of people don't really understand, but I'm going to do it anyways. So bear with me. We're going to do live stream math. And that's something that you should never really do on a live stream, is do math, because math is boring. But I want to see where we are in this consolidation list. So let's go to the settings. We're going to change this to traditional, make it box size. We'll do 600, 3-box reversal. Boom. A lot of this doesn't make sense. So for those who don't know, this is called a point and figure chart. It's very, very different from a candlestick chart. A candlestick will show you an open, high, low, close within any given period of time, whether you're looking at the 15-minute, the hourly, the 4-hour, the daily, whatever period of time that you choose, the time frame you choose, each candle represents that unit of time. With the point and figure chart, you don't have time. There is no time on this. It's only volatility. This is one of the original methods of analysis. This is how Richard D. Wyckoff would chart his charts. And basically, it's just a very different method. It's only counting, well, in this case, because we have a 600 box size here. If you go to the traditional, it's a 600 box size, which means for every $600 move, you mark an X. And when you have an $1,800 move to the downside, you'll switch positions and start counting the O's and go to a 600% or 600 box size to the down. All of that doesn't matter. What we can do with this chart is we are able to calculate price objectives. So let's get an updated price objective for this consolidation. So we're going to go from the buyer's climax, just the highest price of the consolidation, to the breakout. This candle is definitively and unarguably a breakout at this point. And we have 36 bars. So we're going to do a little bit of light math here. 36 bars times the box size, which is 600, times 3, because we're running a 3-box reversal, which gives us a value of 64,800. So we'll bring that back over to the chart. Let's mark that down. 64,800. This is where I do my mathematical witchcraft. So that is the value of this consolidation. That consolidation is worth 64,800. So what we're going to do from that point is we're going to go to the low and we're going to drag up $64,800. And then we're going to go from the last point of support, which we actually have a couple here. I'm not going to get too into the weeds here with the Wyckoff method, but let's just go from here and drag it up again. 64,000. $800, and that gives us a price target. Let's lay it down on the line here. Of $118,000 to $125,000 for this, the value of this consolidation right here. Not too shabby. Nothing to shake a stick at. Looking really, really good. We can get rid of this. Let's go back to the more familiar candlestick chart. Let's keep it on the daily. The daily candle's looking really good. This candle is phenomenal, by the way. You know, you have no wick on the bottom, barely a wick on top. We did get our liquidity grab to the downside right here. I wouldn't be surprised if this just starts hanging out and heading up to higher levels. So how long is it going to take us to get up here? What do we reckon? I think it's very possible in the next day or two that we'll be at 100K. How long is it going to take us for us to get to our Wyckoff price target of $118,000 to $125,000? What are these numbers that we're talking about? What is going on? All right. So let's take a look at what's going on in traditional finance. Traditional finance. We just had our market close here in Asia. So, you know, I'm usually asleep when the market opens, but beautiful. Not much of a gap up, really. We did gap up, came back down, actually closed red on the S&P. Nobody told the crypto market. Let's see what MicroStrategy did, because we were talking about that one. MSTR. MicroStrategy, we were expecting a big gap up. Look at that. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Gapped up 7%, closed 23% up. Closed 23% up. The market likes it, some MicroStrategy. That's some incredible stuff. MSTX. Maduro Metals. MSTXF. I don't know if this is right. What is it? Let's Defiance Daily Target 2x Long Master ETF. Oh my God. Nice. Nice. Yeah. Fucking crazy. Absolutely crazy. Beautiful. All right. So yeah, traditional finance is incredible. MicroStrategy is incredible. Bitcoin is incredible. We're doing really, really cool things. How's gold doing? Gold's still coming down and getting a little bit of a cool off. That's good. You know, brings a lot of, I noticed a lot of crypto traders going away from the crypto market and going to gold, precious metals. So yeah, no, it's good to see gold cooling off and Bitcoin leading the charge here. How's DXY doing? DXY is just getting stronger and stronger. This is very interesting to see. Very interesting to see. You know, if you get a turnaround on the dollar, if the dollar starts weakening, Bitcoin's really going to be unleashed. It's really going to be unleashed. The fact that Bitcoin is rallying so hard in the face of an increasing value of the dollar, it just shows you how powerful this move is. This move in Bitcoin is incredibly powerful. The fact that it can do this with the dollar increasing in value is quite impressive. And the moment this turns, if Bitcoin maintains its bullish composure, it's just going to melt faces, as a lot of the market participants like to say. That silly saying, melting faces. Purple candle on MSTR weekly got me in. Let's take a look. Press the wrong button there. MSTR on the weekly. The purple candle on alphanumerics. Ooh, man. You got in on that? That is impressive, my friend. You have doubled your account. Beautiful. Beautiful. Well done. Perfect trade. If you guys are wondering what this indicator is, this is our custom indicator alphanumerics. Everything on the black box side of things is free, 100% free, but alphanumerics is not. It's a separate company. It's not technically under the black box umbrella. It is a paid indicator. That being said, I fully endorse it. It's Matt's creation. I fully endorse anything that Matt creates. It's a really good indicator. You can get 20% using the coupon code BLACKBOX, but yeah, it's a fabulous indicator if you're not already set up on that. We love alphanumerics. We base a lot of our trades off of alphanumerics. We build bots off of alphanumerics as well. But yeah, this is a really, really powerful indicator. I'm glad that that worked out so well for you. I always thought 100K would be difficult to get through. Seems like it won't be anymore. I don't think so. It's, it might have been difficult last cycle, but this cycle, it's nothing. It's just a formality at this point. 100K is nothing, in my opinion. I'm looking at $250,000 to $1 million plus for this cycle. It depends on a lot of things. I don't want to discredit my ability here by saying, oh yeah, $1 million is guaranteed this cycle. It would be silly for me to say that. But I've seen it many, many, many times where the market underestimates what Bitcoin can do, and the amount of available supply for trade compared against the demand of Bitcoin. I personally won't be surprised if we see $1 million this cycle, which is fucking mind-boggling. If we had the same amount of demand from last cycle, which in theory should be far less than what we can expect this cycle because of the ETFs and all of the, nation states buying Bitcoin. Let's just pretend the ETF didn't exist and we didn't have the nation states. If we had the same amount of liquidity enter the market as we did last cycle, this cycle, we're looking at a $300,000 to $400,000 Bitcoin. But we have ETFs and we have nation states and we have a lot of other significant demand forces coming to the market. Yes, major. We're looking at an actual super cycle here, potentially. What I can recommend. So I'm a YouTuber, right? There's plenty of YouTubers out there and they all speak in this kind of hyperbolic way. When I say I have a target of $1 million, yes, I have a target of $1 million. And this is the important part to take note of, and I have a plan for what to do if that price is not met. Don't anchor a price bias in your head. Don't anchor a certain target in your head because it's going to disable you from being able to make smart decisions on new market data as it comes in. You won't be able to make the correct decisions on whether to buy, hold, or sell. You have to eliminate all market anchors in terms of price and just simply allow the market to show you when the overexuberance is over and when the market momentum is shifting. At the point at which it does that, I have no idea what the price will be. I have a price in mind, but the price in my mind is useless. Okay, so just whatever you do, don't anchor to a price. This could be the top. We have no idea. Have a plan. What are you looking for in the market to get out? I'll tell you exactly what I'm looking for in the market to get out because a lot of that stuff is already aligning now. Basically, I'm looking for a breakout past the all-time high. That is officially happening right now. We have our wave turned green. That's what we need to see. What I need to see next is an overexuberance in the market from new money. New money is not in. This is still retail from the prior cycle. We don't have new participants coming in. We don't have, Uncle Joe and Aunt Mary hopping into Bitcoin and calling you and, hey, you still in that Bitcoin thing? That's not happening. So sentiment is another key piece. And then once I see that really positive over exuberant sentiment, what I'm looking for is the transition from green to red. As soon as we see that transition from green to red, I'm out. That happened last cycle right here at around $56,000. It then crashed all the way back down to $28,000. I then got back in when it went back to green at around 43 and then got out again at around 48. So just have a plan. Actually, no, it wasn't 48. It was much higher than that. 58. So have a plan. What are you looking for in the market? What is your checklist of things for sales? That's what I'm doing. I wanted to share it with you. And if you guys want, updates on my thesis and my theories as to how I'm handling my positions, subscribe to the channel as a minimum. YouTube will sometimes show you stuff and then take stuff away at the wrong opportunity. So do make sure that you're hitting the likes on the videos, hit the bell notification on the videos so that you don't miss out on the video at the wrong time. But I would further encourage you to just join the Discord, because the Discord is going to keep you abreast of everything at 24/7. So you're never not going to know. And if you feel like you missed something, you can come into the Discord and say, hey, what are we doing here? It's a much better environment to be in. YouTube, you're trusting the YouTube algorithm, which is weird. They're always changing the YouTube algorithm. Get into the community. The community is free. All right. Uncle Joe will come see us after Thanksgiving, I guess. Exactly. Uncle Joe will be FOMOing in at Thanksgiving. Smash up the likes, ladies and gentlemen. How many people do we got watching us here? Got 3 people on the YouTube Shorts, and we got 31 people currently on the traditional YouTube. That's fantastic. Hit the like button if you would be so kind. That helps get this message out to other people, and that ultimately allows the Bitcoin price to continue to pump. I saw the wave flip red last cycle and I didn't sell. I thought it would go higher, rode through the bear market, and I won't miss the signal this time. Sell time. Yeah. Even if it doesn't have, and nothing needs to be absolute, like you can sell half of your position or a quarter of your position, but don't ignore the red wave, especially when sentiment is so frothy and people are so excited. Sentiment is one of the more underrated methods of analysis, and there is no TA. It's not technical analysis. It's sentimental analysis. You're looking at the market and what the market thinks, and you're interpreting Twitter, you're interpreting YouTube, you're interpreting, hanging out at the gym and overhearing conversations. There's no technicals on that, but it's a very important metric for you to, keep the fucking ears open and listening, because when you start to hear a lot of people talking about crypto and Bitcoin, that's when you need to pair up your technicals with, okay, we gotta sell here. What are we looking at on the technical side to sell? Do you have a bot for shorting in the works? We have it in the works. Will it be ready for next year? Probably. We'll have it ready when it makes sense. Shorting is tough. It's it's not our forte. Matt and I are very bullish individuals. Obviously, we trade both sides, but we're very, very much biased to the bull side. So we do focus a lot of our efforts on bullish stuff. A lot of times, the best thing to do when you're in a bear market is actually just leave the market. You sell your position, you're in cash, you are technically short. You holding a cash position instead of holding Bitcoin means you're short. So You know, the other thing too, coming out of the American markets, I know this doesn't necessarily apply to you, Major, but it applies to a lot of people. Is with the derivatives markets, you can short with long duration put contracts. So you can put a year-long put on your on a portion of your Bitcoin. You can hedge out 20 to 30%, maybe even half of your Bitcoin in a put contract, and then you're able to buy more Bitcoin when that contract is coming to an end. My baby just framed you. All right. But yeah, we will have some sort of short bot. Every version of a bot that we've made so far, when we look at it at the short side, it's just not good enough. We are working on it, but we don't put out what we perceive as shit. We try to put out the best products we can, and we try to put out products that can survive most market conditions. I'm going to address this because this is a good segue into this. There is some criticisms coming to the group that, oh, big whoop, you got 30% here, but you missed all of this. Listen, when you have a bot that captures the entirety of a move like this, you also are in the possession of a bot that can capture the entirety of a downside move of equal size. The name of the game is spot. The name of the game is spot trading. What our bot does is it increases your spot holdings. So without you needing to do anything, the position of your spot account grows. And that's the goal. That's the goal. Okay. Will we come up with some strategies that hold it on a little bit longer? Yes, but the leverage has to come down. The risk parameters have to change. But people want to see themselves in a leveraged trade all the way up. Fine. It'll probably be at 3x, maybe 5. But if we're talking 10x, you got to be aggressive. You got to be super aggressive. And that's the way the bot's designed. It's designed to get in, get out. You don't pay a lot in funding. You stack some sats and you ride the wave up. This is actually, in our eyes, this is perfect. We got 30% of Bitcoin at the beginning of a fucking huge rally. So there will be more bots. You'll be able to kind of pick your poison and do what you want. But ease up on the criticism. This is what this bot was designed for. It was designed to stack sats. That's what it's doing. All right, let's take a look at Doge. Doge. Just phenomenal. Phenomenal. You know, we talked about the entry point here on Doge. This was kind of the breakout entry point right here at 21 cents. Didn't give us an opportunity to buy. Did not give us an opportunity to buy. Our trade's doing phenomenal. This is an old trade. We took a position in Doge November, a year ago. A year ago, we took a position in Doge back here, and it did a whole lot of nothing for a really long time. 329% up now, so that's great. But yeah, for this technical breakout here, boy, oh boy, did Doge really not give you an opportunity to get in. This was another free signal, by the way. You know, we share a lot. You know, altcoin TA, this has been updated, so that trade's actually gone. But we have a lot of stuff that we're sharing in the group. And it's free, guys. Like, come on. It's literally the best deal in crypto. We wanted it to be the best deal in crypto. I've been running Discord servers for years. I've been running trading groups for years. And the monetization model that we have landed on is so favorable to everybody involved. Really, it's great for us. It's great for you. It's a great group. I've got diehards in there that have been trading for a long time. We've made a shit ton of fucking money, specifically in the Ordinals this cycle. Come in, hang out. It's a great place to be. And it comes at zero risk to you. It's 100% free. You just got to trade on the exchanges we tell you. That's a fair trade. That's a fair trade. Yeah, this is great. This is great. $13,000, nearly $14,000 up on these accounts. We funded them with like $7,500 worth of. Yeah, so we're doubled. We're doubled. We're 45% up in Bitcoin, but in overall money we've doubled. So that's great. Doge, yeah. I mean, there's not a lot to talk about here. at this point, it's just kick back and relax. We're waiting for some sort of a pullback. Let's look at some of the scenarios that would be really good buys that aren't currently happening, but would be really good buys. Again, going back to the alpha numerics indicator, let's go to prior cycles here. This is kind of what you're looking for when you're above this green wave. The wave is green, and then you get these green diamonds. These green diamonds didn't work out for this trade, but this was not full-blown bull market. If we actually go further back to a prior bull cycle, look at these. Every single time we came into the green wave and a green diamond flashed, that was a fucking amazing buy. Boom, amazing buy. Boom, amazing buy. The whole time the wave was green, every green diamond that came in was an amazing buy. This will happen again. And people will be scared shitless because where did they buy? They bought up here. And then all of a sudden it crashes fucking 30%, and they're like, oh shit, we're gonna head down to much lower levels, but we get the green diamond signal and we buy and we win every single time. Not every single time. When it's red, you ignore them. But yeah, as it stands right now, what's there to do other than just bust out the popcorn and just ogle at the magnificence that is Bitcoin? Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. As soon as the auto take profit is in, I won't even be checking into the sub count. Yeah, it's coming. I know I've been saying that for a while. We've been saying that for a while. A lot of the development. So Matt and I, our expectations of deliverables have always exceeded the actual development time. Development takes time. And developers, you run into a bug, you basically add a week. So we thought we were good. We ran into a bug. We added a week. It's just what it is, but it is coming. We're hoping within the next, we need a signal. So we need a signal, which means we need to come back down to 83. Currently at 88. We got to get down to 83 for a reset. We need to get back down below the 128 EMA to test, to make sure that what we've done works. And then once we see that it works, we will roll it out. No, I know you're not rushing me. I'm just explaining myself. Tesla and Coinbase calls tomorrow. I mean, if that's your fancy. I don't touch the stock market at all. I'm one of those weirdos that actually thinks stocks are not a scam, but it's too, I don't know. I like crypto. I just stick to crypto. I stick to what I know. I stick to what I like. So I don't touch stocks. I have long-term holdings in a couple companies, but they're not trades. They're not trades. Let's take a look at coin. Oops. I keep pressing keys that are clearly hotkeys on my OBS instead of over here. Coinbase. Yeah, I mean, we are extended. Buying calls on Coinbase, I don't know. I would wait for leverage. Like, I don't think now's the time for leverage. Now's the time for spot if you're really, really, confident. But leverage comes when everybody's bearish. When everybody's bearish, that's when you take leverage. I wouldn't take leverage when the whole market is euphoric and bullish and like, yeah, we're heading up and Michael Saylor bought this much and Trump is going to do that. And, no. Wait for that 30% dip. Then you fucking buy calls. Tesla? I don't know. I don't know about Tesla. Got to be honest with you. This is not a great, I don't know. It's a wild, funky, volatile chart. Can it go up? Probably. Probably. If everything else is going to go up, Tesla's going to go up. But this structure right here is showing a lot of distribution. Now, distribution does not mean that it has to collapse the price. But what it does mean is there's a shit ton of fucking whales selling inside of that consolidation. They may have sold too early, but if we do break out here, it's a one and pump done. It's really not going to be sustainable, in my opinion. Let's take a look at Coinbase on a higher time frame as well. Coinbase definitely has some legs. Coinbase has some legs. Even though I fucking hate Coinbase. Ugh, guys, do not trade on Coinbase. If you are on Coinbase, like if you want a simple way to like dollar cost average some Bitcoin and take it off of an exchange, then maybe, but that's so much KYC. They're in bed with the fucking IRS. It's just, they're so captive. It's a very captured company. There's security. Don't get me wrong, there's security, but you know what else is very secure, if not more secure than Coinbase? Your own fucking wallet. Use your own wallet. Don't keep shit. Don't keep spot Bitcoin on an exchange unless that spot Bitcoin is being used for a specific purpose, like it's allocated to a bot. It's allocated for buying the dip on a certain amount. Whatever you don't need on the exchange, don't keep it on the exchange. Stonks had their heydays. Blockchain will eat the stock market. Yeah, it'll naturally migrate over there. You know, token issuance, it's very easy to see that token issuance will be stock issuance. You'll issue stocks in the token form and they'll exist on the blockchain. Why not have a 24-hour market for the stock market? It doesn't make sense that it's only open for 8 hours. So, yeah, it's an inevitability. It's going to happen. DAO and decentralization will take over the world. Just wait some years and see. Yeah. Yeah, some DAOs will definitely do something. We need the market to mature a little bit before DAOs work out. I remember you said it was going to rip hard. Thank you, Mike Max. It's good to hear that people remember these things. When the perfect timing to sell will come, Coinbase will be down for maintenance. Exactly. When it's time for you to sell, Coinbase will be down for maintenance. Don't fucking trust Coinbase. Hashtag cancel Coinbase. Coinbase didn't crash yet? I mean, it crashes all the time. You mean price? Coinbase crashes all the time, whenever it's convenient for them to crash. All right. Do we dare enter into the Ordinals? Do we dare? Or do we keep this shorter? We'll do a couple. We're not going to go full degen into the Ordinals today because there's really nothing to report from the last time. Sats, finally up on Sats from the second call. Still ridiculously up on Sats from the original call. 2,900% on Sats. Choppy, ugly consolidation. I wonder if this is because it's on the dollar pair. Is there a Sats BTC? No, there isn't. There is not. It would be interesting to see Sats BTC because that's kind of the Ordinals vibe. Let's take a look at Ordi, the OG Ordinal, the OG BRC20 token, which is doing well. It's doing well. Breaking some structure, making higher highs, making higher lows. This is looking not bad, kind of working through. We can move this. This support's no longer needed. Move that up to there. I'd say a breakout of $50. You get a $50 price tag on the price of Ordi. It could start to rally, which will cause Sats to rally, which will cause Track to rally, which will cause a lot of things to rally. Track, meh, doing kind of shitty. Same with Tap. Tap is also doing shitty. I don't know if you can track Tap yet. Tap protocol on KuCoin. Add that to the list. 2023 list. I got to update that. Track and Tap. Tap doing okay. This was a big airdrop that track holders got. I don't know if the airdrop is shifting value away from track. The thing is, I don't think the validator nodes are up yet. So when the validator nodes start running and people start receiving tap tokens as a reward, we'll see how things go there. And then where would you sell when it's time? That's a very good question. I don't know. Got a couple ideas in my head. Oh, like what exchange? Oh, I just peer-to-peer. You can always find a buyer. I will always be able to find somebody that wants to buy Bitcoin, and I'll sell it directly to them. Massive shorting on Tesla. Libs have been hammering him for the Twitter buy. Little rotation into some shit coins once your target of 120K is hit. Very likely. Very likely. Let's see what let's see how the rotation is going. Not well. Not well. Getting a nice little rally. So alts have been bleeding out. They got some love. The alts were looking really, really good. But they must have given a lot of it back already. Let's see if we break out. Let's see if we break out here on Bitcoin dominance. If we start rallying to 120 fucking K, I mean, this is just gonna skyrocket. Yes, ordinals. All right, we took a look at a couple, but we're not gonna go into runes or anything like that. All right, I think that is all for today. If you guys haven't already checked out the links or gone to blkbox.pro and signed up for your free Bitcoin trading bot, free Bitcoin community, and free Bitcoin trading signals, what are you waiting for? It's a fucking bull market. If you don't have a Discord account, get a fucking Discord account. It's not hard. You need, Telegram is where the sheep go. The devs, the real alpha, the real moves, the real intel, the fucking innovation is happening on Discord. It's not happening on Telegram. Telegram is where you follow influencers, shills, and you fall into traps all the time. Note on Discord, there's a lot of impersonators in the Discord chat. You'll get a lot of friend requests from me. That's not me. Just ignore them, report them, do whatever. Just don't ever send money to anybody. We don't ask for money. Everything is free. So right away if they are asking for money, it's a scam. All right. That is all the time I have for today. If you enjoyed this content, please leave it a like. Don't forget to subscribe. And until next time, please trade safe. It is jungle out there. Peace.